What's up, YouTube? So, today we're going to talk about a high-speed chase that I was in probably about a year ago. So, I was going to the clinic, and the clinic is about 45 minutes from where I live, the clinic that I was going to. And they close the doors at like 9 a.m., and they're not opening them again. So, if you're not there, you're just not getting dosed. And days that I didn't have to work and stuff, I would tend to maybe sleep a little bit longer than I should, and then scatter and fly there, and just make it in. All the girls in the parking lot, shutting the doors, and this was common. I have a real problem with things like that and being on time and stuff. I'm working on it, even now, currently. But anyway, so at the time I was driving this Dodge Caravan that was completely smoked. Like, it was in rough shape. To put it into perspective how bad this car was, there was multiple occasions on the highway that I had caught people videotaping me going down the road. I mean, the thing was bad. It had rocker panels were falling off. I think the windshield was cracked. No, the windshield definitely was cracked. Both mirrors were smashed off. The rear view mirror was smashed out. The thing was in bad shape. So anyway, this particular morning I get up and late, like I said, and I'm flying to the clinic, and I got music playing fairly loud. Yeah, as loud as it would go. And apparently a cop had got behind me, and I didn't even know. I was flying trying to make it to the clinic. Now, keep in mind, with the music blaring, I didn't hear any sirens because it was like the music was all the way up, and there's no rear view mirror or side mirrors, so I didn't see lights either. I was just cruising. Music was on. I couldn't see anything. I didn't see flashing lights because there was no mirrors, and I couldn't hear because I had the music up. So I'm flying to the clinic. I whip in the parking lot, stop, and I just hear screaming, "Stick your hands out the window, stick your hands out the window." And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I see cops, and I'm like, damn, who are they here talking to? What's going on? And sure as shit, I look back, I'm like, they're talking to me. I'm like, fuck. So I stick my hands out the window, and they make me like open the door from the outside and like get out and walk backwards to them. And I explained the situation. I was like, bro, I didn't even know you were behind me. And he's like, you almost missed your exit, like you were cruising. Like, he was not happy. But I'm like, I wasn't running from you. This is my destination. This is where I was going. Like, I come here to get dosed. I didn't know that you were behind. I would have stopped, obviously. I would have, you know what I mean? I didn't have, like, any. I did have some Xanax in the glove box, but other than that, nothing. There's a bunch of cops. They ended up, now the whole clinic is, like, fucking, my counselor, everybody's, like, looking out the windows and, like, coming to the door, and I'm just like, oh, my God. They ended up closing during this situation too, ironically enough. So, but anyway, so they ended up giving me a sobriety test, which they said I barely passed. Which I'm like, barely passed. I mean, either you do pass or you don't pass. I wasn't fucked up. Like, I was just, it was first thing in the morning. I just woke up. But anyway, then they asked me if I had anything in the vehicle, and I said no. I did have those Xanax in the glove box. They didn't even search the vehicle. They just had, and then, anyway, they ended up letting me go. I was in a high-speed chase with like 3 cop cars chasing me by the end of it. Not at first, but by the end of it, for a good, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. And I explained that I don't have mirrors and the music was on, and I didn't know that they were behind me. And this one time, I actually I didn't get in trouble, So that was pretty cool and unexpected. I usually don't have luck like that, but yeah. So I was in another high speed chase. This was 5 years ago probably, but I was never caught for that, so I don't know about talking about it on here. Like we got away, and reported the car stolen and whatnot. But anyway, I got a lot more videos, so I'm gonna try to post more in the near future. Also, just because the kind of content that these videos are, I don't think I get like recommended as much as like other people. Like the videos don't get recommended to anybody or whatever. So like if you could subscribe or like, it might help the algorithm a little bit. But anyway, all right, there's a short story. Have a good day, guys. Stay sober.